Please, please, as in any way you can help us. These are Nigerians here. Some of them are, I don't know where some of them are right now. You can see a lot of bags here. These are bags. These are people's bags. These are people's bags. Look at it. A lot of people are suffering here. This is bags everywhere. These are bags of Nigerians. We are actually stranded here in Dubai. You can see people's bags. Everybody's stranded here now. We just need help. This is a field. You can imagine. This is almost 12 midnight here. And some of them might have not eaten or anything. You can see how stranded we are. And we have government. Please, they should just try to do something. The consulate man came today. He wasn't actually saying anything that was making sense. Please, we need help. We need help. Seriously, we need something to happen. Please. I don't even know. Some people might have not eaten. And they've been here since 6 a.m. this morning. I was here this morning too, around 6 a.m. I also left. These people now that are here, some of them haven't paid their house rent. They can't afford the house rent again. You can see now, even Nigerian girls, everybody. Some of them even have expired visa. They just need to go back home. They can't continue paying this. This money is too much. The life is too expensive. Some came with the hope of getting a good job, but there is no job.
This video you just watched now, these are Africans. These are our own brothers in Dubai. They've been evicted from their various homes just because they couldn't meet up with their financial responsibility as well as their house rent. And those landlords of those buildings told these people to come out of the building. Now they are in the streets, walking around. They are all Africans. You won't find any Chinese, Indian, Americans, or Europeans there that fell victim of such act. Why? It's not as if they are not there. It's not as if they meet up. Government in those countries already told these landlords not to bother anyone about house rent for the meantime. We all know what the world is going through. All over the world, there's no money, there's no business. People can't do business. Airports are being shut down. Goods are not going, goods are not coming. No food stuff, nothing. Where do you expect these brothers to get this money from? Where do you expect these brothers to get this money from and pay their house rent? They can't. Why don't you hold on or try to tell them to pay 50%? But you won't do that. Your government asks you not to bother anybody about house rent, any of your tenants, which you won't do to the citizens of your country. But because you find out these persons, they are black, and you think whatever thing you do to them, you will get away with it, then you started mistreating them. And when I'm talking about Dubai, I'm not just talking about Dubai. Dubai is just a small city in United Arab Emirates. I'm not talking about Dubai. I'm talking to Dubai, United Arab Emirates as a whole, and everywhere where the black man is being oppressed, where the black man is being mistreated. I'm talking to everywhere. I'm talking to India, because Indians are also doing the same thing. And same thing like this happened to our brothers in China. What was the response? Nothing. After everything, the China government came and was giving them food, giving them takeaway rice. Now we're forgetting about that. We forgot about it, like something like that happened. Whereas these persons are in our own country, we are treating them nice. Even before the lockdown, the government of India made it clear to all landlords and landladies that do not bother any of your tenants. Do not force them to pay rent, because we all understand the condition of everyone right now. Still, in the face of that announcement and that struggle, Indian landlords are busy roaming about, threatening the black men and women in the street, telling them that if they don't pay the rent, that they should pack out of the house inside the lockdown. I was part of it. I was a victim of that. And I told the landlord that you can't do such. Even after the lockdown, is still drawing me money. Even when Airport is still shut down where we can't do any business. We've been paying the house rent little, but these persons are not considering us. Whereas they won't do this to their own citizens of such country. But because they see we are black men, nobody is going to speak out or nobody is going to do anything. So what I'm trying to tell you, you and I, my brothers, outside Africa, you will never have peace. Outside Africa, you will never have justice. Outside the continent of Africa, you will never have respect. Until you prove that you deserve respect. Go back home. Let us go back home. Let us go to Africa. Let us go back home and build our home. You can't build your home from outside. I'm still part of it. This is one of the reasons why I've not been coming out to talk about such thing. Because I know a lot of you will say, but you are outside there. Let me tell you, brother. Not until you travel outside the continent of Africa, you will never understand what it takes to be a black man. You're living in Africa, you think you are passing through whatever, you are in hell. Because that's the mindset. That's the kind of image that they've put on you to make you feel like Africa is hell. Okay, you travel out of Africa and know what people are passing through. I never will advise anybody to leave Africa and go to India or whatever, or to America. No, Africa is the heaven. Stay there. Those of us outside Africa, we are planning, looking for a way to go back home. And you home, you are looking for a way to go out of the home. That's why we have brothers all over Africa who are struggling day and night, trying to pass through Mediterranean Sea. Because they are escaping to Europe to enslave themselves, where they will be mistreated, where they will have to face injustice, immoral treatment, illegal treatment, face oppression, face racism of the highest order. No, enough is enough. Let us go back home. We have these people in our home and we respect them. They are being treated as a demigod. They have military men who are guiding them. They have personal securities. But we have to put a stop to that. The United Arab Emirates have citizens in our country. They also should be evicted from their house. Even if they've paid their house rent or not, they should go out. They won't do this to our brothers and expect us to laugh with them or forgive them. These are our brothers. And same thing is happening in India. See, today, we have a lot of brothers who can't pay their house rent. Because you in Africa have been told that outside is heaven. It's a lie. It's not heaven. Yes, ghetto. We live in ghetto. We live in villages. And we pay the highest rent. Let me tell you the truth. Those of us outside, ask them the truth if they will tell you. Our brothers and sisters lives in hotel room, in Dubai, hotel room. They will be paying $200 per night. This is the Dubai where this thing is happening. This is the same Dubai where Oshpop is paying $10,000 per night. We have brothers who are also running same kind of lifestyle. We spend money there to Dubai. As little as Dubai could go to the extent of restricting visa from Nigerians. Dubai, okay, US did it and get away with it. Dubai cannot restrict us. You can imagine the kind of insult. We have brothers outside who have been outside 4 years, 6 years, 20 years. They have nothing to show up. All they do is go to beautiful locations, go to locations, find locations, snap pictures, and upload in the Facebook because they want you to respect them. They want you to look up to them, whereas they are suffering. Tell them to tell you the truth. How expensive life is outside there. If they will tell you the truth. Tell them to tell you the truth. What it takes to buy Gary, 1 cup of Gary, outside the continent of Africa. You don't know where you are. You don't know what you are doing in Africa there. When you go outside, you will understand. Those of us who left Africa, we never had an opportunity to listen to the truth or hear the truth from somebody that is open. That is why we are victims of this act. If I had heard the truth from anyone, my dear, I will be in Africa. I won't go out to anywhere, not even America or Europe. Now that I know the truth, I can't advise anyone to leave Africa. Stay in Africa. Africa is our heaven. You will never have peace outside Africa. They will never love you or respect you outside. As low as India. Dubai is just a small city in United Arab Emirates, but they can mistreat the black man this extent because they think that they are superior over black. Every other small group of persons think that they are superior over black. We have to put a stop to this. And we're not going to put a stop by running away from our continent or looking for visas, running away from our continent, looking for visas, and leaving the continent, leaving our country in the hands of criminals, crooks, puppets, corruption. Then we'll be outside our country crying that our politicians are doing this. Let us go there and fight it. Let us go there and change the system. You can't build your country from outside where you are. What happened to these brothers here now in Dubai is also happening in India. and in everywhere. Forget about they are not bringing it to the media. It's happening. It's happening. We live in ghettos, slums, gutter. We don't live in their cities. Tell them to open up to you, your brothers abroad. We don't live in any city. We don't live in any city. We live in ghettos, gutters, villages. But we pay the highest rent. You be paying 100,000 naira in a self-contained 1+1 apartment. Useless building. That's the house rent that you will pay in Banana Island. You don't know how expensive it is. I have brothers in Dubai who are owing 2 million house rent, 1 million naira house rent if you convert the money. And these landlords want there to pay the money. Where do you expect that person to have that kind of money from? Now, the whole world is suffering from this. But everybody has turned their back on the black man. Because they think whatever they do to us that they are justified, or nobody is going to speak. And nobody is going to speak as long as you and I are afraid to speak. You can't force the government. They are not part of this. The Nigerian ambassador in India, in anywhere, in the United Arab Emirates, they are not victims of this kind of condition. They don't feel the pains. Yes. Until you give them the pain, you make them become victims. You show them your action. We show love to people who don't love us. Everywhere, outside the continent of Africa. You can't even walk the streets of India peacefully. Outside India also. Because you are a black man. Their road safety don't want to see you. As long as you are a black man, you have committed a crime. The same crime they will owe you and charge you for is the same crime their own citizen will pass through freely. No one will disturb him. Their own citizen will drive a bike without an helmet. But if it's you, a black man, you even put on an helmet. As long as you are a black man, they will stop you. Here's your driving license. Here's your visa. Here's your passport. Things that we don't do to them. I saw a video of a brother that was being repatriated from Pakistan. Of all places, Pakistan. From the airport. They reverse him. This guy has visa, legit passport, just because they want to have fun. They want to count scores. He's a black man with a Nigerian passport, green passport. They reverse him. Pakistan, of all places. Okay. If the United Arab Emirates can restrict us from applying for their visa, let us also restrict them. They are in our country. They even need us more than we need them. We don't have job in their country. They don't give us any job. We don't have peace. Their police outside won't see you and let you go and let you walk free. Things that we don't do to them, they do it to us. You just render all of these persons homeless. You left them in the street. You left them in the street. Things that they will not do to you. Or you think your citizens are not in their country. We will be doing same thing to you all. If you hate us, we hate you. You love us, we love you. You kill us, we kill you. You maltreat us, we maltreat you. You oppress us, we oppress you. Home and abroad is what we're going to be doing. We have to protect ourselves. We have rights to do that. Can't wait for our government. It's our right. Whatever means or method that we use, we are justified. That any means necessary. Go back home. Let's go back to Africa. Let's go and build our land. Let's throw away every bastard there. This, as a black man, only travel to places where you will be respected. Places that you are welcome. Places that they will respect you. Don't go to any place that won't recognize or respect you. You won't have peace. I'm telling you, you never will have peace there. Our home is our home. Let us go and build it. You can't build it from outside. Yeah, I will never be respected until we have some respect for our continent. Thank you.